This is Fisch, a game that previously had over 300,000 players and right now has a grand total of about 75,000. And I mean, that's okay. The game's definitely not completely dead, but there is a game that actually has over 300,000 players and is very, very similar to Fisch and is what I would call the Fish Killer. That's the game that we're going to be getting into in today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe and see you guys. And let's go. This is Grow a Garden. Sounds very simple, and so does Fisch. Okay, of course it sounds simple. It's a very similar game, and one of the main selling points of this game is grows offline. Literally almost every single picture except for this one here says grows offline, basically telling you that even if you leave the game, your garden will still continue to grow. And you might be thinking, this doesn't seem that similar to Fisch, but let me actually play the game and just tell you what it's about. As you guys can see, it also has a very similar loading screen to Fisch with grow a garden and also tips on the bottom telling you just tips about the game. But anyways, this is the game. It looks very simple, right? You may be wondering, how does this have over 300,000 players right now? Well, the game's fun. The game is fun and also very addicting. And let me explain to you guys exactly why this game has been taking the hearts of basically every single Fisch player, including myself. So just like Fisch, this is an RNG game. Yes, you can technically just buy seeds, sell the seeds, buy seeds, sell the seeds, but to get those seeds, you're gonna have to go to this seed shop. And every single thing in this seed shop that's rarer than literally uncommon has only like a small chance to spawn. So if you want to get something like these grape seeds or these mushroom seeds, you may very well be sitting here for 8 hours. And no, you can't just leave servers. Every single person has the exact same seed shop, meaning you're genuinely just gonna have to sit here and wait. The good thing is you can join servers that basically tell you when certain fruits are in stock, so you don't actually have to be staring at your screen for 24 hours. But if you guys are away from your keyboard and actually doing something, you're probably gonna miss it. You're probably gonna miss it if a seed comes in that's very rare. And this makes it so you kind of have to be in the game. Even though your stuff does grow offline, you kind of have to be here. You might as well be in the game, making sure everything's going smoothly, making sure you're not missing anything in the seed shop or the gear shop, which basically adds power-ups to your plants and makes it so things grow bigger. You get certain mutations, and we'll talk about mutations in a second, and basically make your plants also grow faster. But the gear shop is the same thing as the seed shop, but for gear. If you guys want rare gear, like this master sprinkler here, you're gonna probably be sitting here waiting for possibly 8 hours, maybe less if we're all lucky. But yeah, at its core, it's technically just another RNG game, but it's fun because you actually get the element of building, which is something that I think Fisch mixed. What am I talking about? Am I a chef? Am I a blender? No, it's something that I think Fisch definitely missed out on. And if they added an aquarium into the game, which people have been asking for literally forever, I think that it kind of would have got the same, I don't know, spirit, the same energy that this game has. It's so fun because you can build your own garden. Like, this is mine and that's his. It's so fun. You could build your own stuff, and Fisch could have done that if they added an aquarium into the game where you could place your different fish, build yourself an aquarium. But I don't know. I think they could have added it, but they didn't. Anyways, another thing that's really cool about this game, just like fishing and just like the RNG we were talking about earlier, another element of the RNG is how big your plants grow. Right here is a decently sized apple tree, and right here is a decently sized durian, which is a real fruit. Just for some of you guys who don't know, I think it grows in the Philippines and things like that. That is a regular sized durian tree. But let's take a look at my neighbor. You may be wondering, what fruit is that? This is the biggest tree I've ever seen in my life. No, it's a durian. It's a huge durian tree, and you may be like, what? Did he pay Robux for that? How do you get such a big tree? No, he just got got lucky. It's literally all RNG based. I mean, let's take a look at, I don't know, this coconut tree that I have. This is pretty small, but that is a coconut tree. And so is these guys. These 4 pretty decently sized guys that I have in my front yard. These are all coconut seeds, but yeah, some of them grow smaller, and you know, you kind of want to stay in the game, keep growing stuff, and hope you get the big coconut tree, hope you get the big durian tree. It's like, you kind of just, there's so many ways to keep you playing and to make this game so addicting. It's so much RNG into it, and you want to stay in here, you want to get the seeds, you want to use the seeds and hope you get a big tree, and if you don't get the big tree, it's going to start all over again. It's a very, very addicting game. And one of the best parts that they actually did in this game to make it stand so far apart from Fisch. So you guys know how in Fisch they have the angler quest, and it gives you garbage. Okay, let's be honest. Does anyone actually do the angler quests? I don't think so. And first of all, just look at me checking the shop immediately the second that it starts, because I want to make sure I'm not missing any seeds. But as I was saying, the angler quests are garbage. The quest system that Fisch has for the angler quests, absolutely trash. But the quest system that I'm about to show to you guys right now makes this game so much more community based and makes the trading community huge. And not only that, makes you play the game for longer. And let me explain why. This is the hungry plant. I would basically call him the angler. Instead of making you get all these different random types of fish, he makes you get a different random type of fruit, but there's not as many fruit as there is fish in Fisch Roblox. But he makes you get a fruit most of the time with a mutation. And these mutations basically happen when it rains. And it only rains during certain times in the game. It only has thunder during certain times in the game. And it only has, I think there's snow as well that happens a certain time in the game. And these basically make your fruit either get wet, like as you guys can see, these are literally sopping wet. They can make them get frozen. They can even make them, excuse me, dang, oh my goodness. But they can even make them get shocked, which I actually have on my durian here. Oh yeah, this crazy mutation, which just sells for so much more. And not only that, you guys have to basically give these mutations to the hungry plant, and in return, he will give you seeds that you can usually not even get from the shop. Like he will, that's basically, I'm pretty sure right now, that's the only way to get the durian seed and the eggplant seed and the cranberry seed and the raspberry seed and the lotus seed and the Venus flytrap seed. And once you get 50, you get a premium seed pack. I mean, they did it right, because you need to be in the game for your plants to actually get these mutations, which basically means you need to keep staying in the game and you need to keep playing the game, which makes the game more addicting and sometimes makes you stay AFK, which kind of is basically what Fisch does as well. And this makes the trading community so huge, because it'll be like a random type of fruit that you don't have, like a strawberry, which is like probably the most garbage fruit in the game, and you might not have a strawberry. So you'll go and you'll be like, hey, does anyone have a strawberry? If you're in the game, you'll ask your friends, hey, does anyone have a chilled strawberry, a cold strawberry, a frozen strawberry that weighs this much? Like, it's very specific, but that's what makes it so addicting. You need to keep playing until you get that strawberry. You need to keep playing until you get this certain mutation. You need to keep playing until you get this certain size of fruit. And honestly, right now it's going very, very well for the game. They are dropping an animal update, pretty sure literally tomorrow. I'm probably gonna make some videos on that. But yeah, this game killed Fisch. It has so many players right now, and it honestly follows almost the same routine as Fisch, but it made it simpler, and also made questing mechanics, as well as just mechanics that make you have to stay in the game. And they added the building mechanic, making this game just feel so personal and making it actually feel like your own garden. But yeah, that's how Grow a Garden killed Fisch. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm not quitting Fisch, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Peace out.